What is going on, guys and girls? Level Up here at OnPointTactical, and I have somewhat crappy news. As some of you may know, I go to my dad's on most every weekend, if not every other weekend or so. And whenever I turned my PlayStation off last night, it was stuck in the shutdown process for over half an hour. It was just in the... If you have a PlayStation 4, you know that the light blinks, just kind of fades in and out until it powers down, then you hear the fan quit spinning, and then you're good to go. Well, that never happened. It just was in the shut-off process for literally over half an hour. I turned my TV on to make sure that it wasn't, prompting me to do something else, and it wasn't. It was just on a black screen with a little spinning nonsense that means it's loading and trying to do something, but it actually wasn't. And so I was pretty much just forced to unplug it. There was no option because in the morning it was still doing its shutdown. That was about 9 hours later, so I couldn't wait any longer. I had to pack and then head off. So I unplugged it, and then whenever I got my system home, I plugged the console in, and actually I just powered it up a little bit ago. And it says the last time your PlayStation 4 was used, it wasn't powered down correctly, or some nonsense like that. And then it was like checking the file system or whatever, and then it booted up like normally, but Battlefield 4 was entirely gone. Literally. I went and checked the save data. The 39 gigabytes or however large Battlefield 4 is was entirely missing. So apparently at some point along the way that part got corrupted, or that file got corrupted. So now I'm in the process of reinstalling Battlefield 4, which is a nightmare because I have the digital download. It's not like it's just on the disc where I pop the disc in and then, a couple gigabytes later it's good to go. I'm running the digital download because I bought it for PlayStation 3. So it's gonna take, look at this clip right here, about 44 hours to download, which doesn't make any sense at all because I ran a network speed test on my PlayStation. I was pulling 23 megabytes per second down, and the first time I downloaded it, it only took it about 3 hours. So I don't know if the Sony network or the PlayStation network rather, is just under a lot of stress right now, or if it's because DICE isn't holding up their part of it, their part of the deal. I don't know what it is, but that combined with the update file is going to take about an eternity to finish. Which means that, as for tonight, I'm not going to be doing anything besides this video, and maybe throwing together a channel trailer. I've been kind of thinking about that for the new viewers, and then put it as the unsubscribed trailer for the channel, and just kind of a general, like, what the channel's about and whatnot. Should be kind of cool if I do wind up doing that, but if you recognize this gameplay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do any editing. I'm just rolling a voice memo, and gonna just put it to some gameplay that I found or that's left over. But it's sort of an unfortunate thing, and I don't know if this is something that Sony knows about. If it isn't, please contact them about it, as I have through any means necessary, because this is something that I don't want to happen to other PlayStation users. It's really just an unfortunate thing. Now, of course, PCs have all kinds of issues, and I'm sure that the Xbox One has some sort of niche in the system where if you unplug it too fast or something, it'll corrupt your data. That's pretty typical, but it's a little annoying that it was just literally stuck in the power down process, and I've never had a problem with my console starting up or freezing or anything. Now, of course, we had Battlefield 4 locking and crashing, but that was just a totally different thing. That was on DICE's fault, on DICE's part, but I don't know. So be weary of your power downs. If you can, set an automatic off and then leave it in standby most of the time, because that's gonna... I haven't had a bit of problem whenever I was trying to go to standby, but I did a full console power down because I had to unplug it the next morning, and it just was stuck and then went up killing everything. So it's sort of an unfortunate circumstance, and it's going to put us a day behind schedule, but I will work on catching it up this week. Do not fret. But, I don't know, we'll just have to see how that goes. If you would like to add me on PlayStation Network, go ahead and send me a request, or send me a private message or comment down below. I know that my PlayStation Network ID is somewhat tricky to memorize or put into the friends request box. That's actually kind of the idea. is to deter trollers and or stalkers and haters from following me around too much. So it's been effective thus far anyway, and actually just an honest fan basically sent me a message, was like, hey, I can't add you, I can't find you on PlayStation Network, your gamer tag's a little retarded. I was like, well, I'll just track you down then. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm LevelUp here at OnPointTactical, and I hope to see you guys on the battlefield.